Hey guys, what's up? This is Hussein Tabi and it's crazytunestudio.com. Today's lecture is about animation. Okay, so let's get started and see how we can animate layers in After Effects. So this is the project window, and whatever you want to import from out of After Effects, you just have to double click here. You double click here and you can go anywhere in your machine and you can import layers. Okay, so I want to import this Illustrator file here. Likewise, you can import image also from here. Let's import this file. Okay, and before I take it here, I want to create a composition here. So let's have this 960x540 composition with 5 seconds of timing. So we have a composition here, and now I'll import this layer. All right, and here in last lecture we saw about the layer properties. We have layer properties here. I want to scale a bit. Okay, and I want to put this here. Okay, so first let me tell you, let me show you that how we can animate things, how we can animate these layer properties. So here we have layer properties: anchor point, position, scale, rotation, and opacity, and you can animate all of these things. In After Effects, whatever attribute, right, you want to animate, or which can be animated, you will find these stopwatches here, right? This means this property is can be animated. Okay, so here I'm having this ball at this particular time, and the time is 0. Okay, and I want this ball in, in 2 seconds here. So if you move here, nothing will be happen, right? See, because animation means to record a keyframes to give life to the character or the object. Okay, let me undo this. So now what are the keyframes? See, the first thing is decide the time, right? For example, from this particular point, I want this ball to start animation. Now what I'm animating? Position. All right, I want to animate this property. This is position. I want to change position of the ball. So click here. So now you see here, and you see here this diamond shape keyframe. This is called key. All right, key means this position of this ball is recorded by the After Effects. After Effects knows now that this is going to walk from here. Okay, now I want this in 2 seconds to come here. Drag this straight. You can press shift and then drag, so it will go straight. If you don't press shift, it will go somewhere else. So now you can see this motion path. This is called motion path. Okay, so that means we have one key here. So this key recorded when it was here, and this key is recorded when it is here. So you see this is now animating. Okay, for example, now in 4 seconds I want this here. Okay, so now when you press spacebar in your keyboard, you can see this is animated. Okay, and this part is empty. Nothing is happening in this part because after this we didn't record any keyframe. All right, so go to the start of the composition. You can press home key on your keyboard to go to the start, and end key and button here to go to the end of the keyframe, sorry, timeline. All right, see, Okay, and if you want to go keyframe to keyframe, here is this button. You can go keyframe to keyframe. Okay, and you can either select all and then delete, or you can direct click here on the stopwatch. Once you click on this, all keyframe will go. Okay, likewise you can animate this scale also, right? If I'm having here, for example, and if I click on scale, and in 2 seconds I want it to be more, you know, scale like this, for example. So when you play, it's like this. All right. So, okay. So likewise, anything you can, and we'll see how we can do things later on. Today's lecture is about to understand animation. So let me record one position here, and then in 2 seconds I want this to come here. Okay, and I want my work area till here only. All right, so it will play only this much. So now you see this ball is animating from 0 to 2 seconds. All right, now this is the time, 2 seconds. All right, and when you click here on the ball, stop this, and when you click here on this ball, and you can see here these dots on the motion part, this is defining spacing. Okay, if I drag this key on 1 second, see what happens here. See, this is changing, the timing is changing. That means before I wanted this ball to cover the distance of 2 seconds to reach from this to this point. Now I want this, I'm telling this that no, you cover 1 second to finish this journey. Now as you are dragging this keyframe more near to the first keyframe, the speed will just double. Alright, so the keyframes are more near, that means the speed will be fast, and you have less points here. The less points here defines more speed, and the more point defines the less speed. You can say slow motion. Okay, if I take this to, for example, 5 seconds, you can see how the dots are drastically increasing. Okay, let me say that it will cover this distance in 4 seconds, and when you play, you'll see it is very slow, right? Why? Because we increase the timing. The same distance which before it was covering in 2 seconds, now it is covering in 4 seconds. So what we can do is, let's take here. So now again you can see the dots now less, so the speed is fast. All right, anytime you can add um, keyframe in between. For example, in 2 seconds I want to add a keyframe, so I'll go here, this empty now. All right, click here, and you have one more keyframe. Okay, and I will take this one, for example, near. So you'll see here that we have more distance in between these points and less distance here, less distance here and more distance here. So that means here to here it will come fast, and here to here it will come slow. See, okay, if you want you can add here also, anywhere you want. You can increase, and you can add as many key as you want. All right, so when I add here keyframe, you can see it here we have something, and you can move this anytime. If you want to move the whole motion path, you select this property. All keyframes should be selected if you want to move all together. Sorry. Okay, but you should be on a particular keyframe. If your playhead is somewhere else where there is no key, then it will create a new keyframe there, so it will not move all together. Okay, and if you want this key, then just select this key and you can move it down. See, to create a different path. Now this is not going like this. You can see it will come like this, and then it will go like this. You can add this, you can adjust this anytime. These are called Bezier handles. Okay, and I will make this equal. I will take this onto exactly 1 second. So you can see these are now equal. So now if I animate this, it will move like this. Okay, and if you want to move all together, click this and you can move it. Okay, now let me do this again. Let me delete all the keyframes. I'll click here, and in 2 seconds I want this to come this place. Okay, now I'll duplicate this layer. Okay, the shortcut is Ctrl D. Select both, press P for position, so both will be visible, or you can press U. When you press U, the animated property of that particular layer will be visible. Okay, so I'll select this, the second one, and I'll move this down. Press shift and drag so it will come straight, and I want this playhead to be here. Now when I play, you can say we have two balls which is covering the same distance in same time, and the spacing is same, no change. You click here, let me stop this, and now when you see here, you can see we have same spacing here. All right, so how we can change the speed? What I'll do is, let's have a look now on keyframe interpolation. These are called linear keyframes. Okay, these are called linear keyframe. That means the same speed from start to end. There's nothing, right? Now, if I select these keyframe, if I right click, we have this keyframe assistant, and here you have this easy ease in, and easy ease out. Okay, let's see this easy ease in or easy ease out. Right, let's say easy ease out. Now you see here, let me undo. Now see, when I do easy ease out, you will see the change in these dots. So that means what it is doing, easy ease out is, see here we have more distance in between these dots, and here you have less space in between these dots. That means it will start slowly and then will be fast. But this one, from start to end, same distance, no change. Okay, so let's play, and you can see the difference. Both the layers covering same distance, 1 to 2 seconds, same timing, but now because of this change in spacing, the speed is different. both layer have a different speed. The same thing what I will do with this one. I'll select this one because this is the last frame where this is stopping. And I'll say easy is in, right? That means you come fast but stop easily. So when you press spacebar and you see the first keyframe is going so fast but stopping with ease. Okay. Now what I'll do, let's make this linear again. So you can press Control and click twice. And let's copy one more. Control D. Okay. And this one I'll drag down. Sorry. Okay. And this one I will take easy. Sorry. Easy is in. Select all and press U. Okay. So you can see here. Let me take this up. Fit. Okay. This is linear, no change. This is easy ease out here, right? And this one is easy in. Here I have made one more change. This is in the third one, which is coming from here. Okay, easily out and easily in. This is only easily out, that is easy out, ease out, and this is linear, right? So when I press spacebar, you can see the first one is the linear, the second one is applied easy ease out in the starting keyframe, and then the speed is constant. And the third one, it is starting with ease and ending with ease, right? Same distance, same timing, 2 seconds, but speed is different. All right. So this is how we can animate the properties of the layer. Okay. And this is how we can change the speed. We can apply ease and these things. You can also select the keyframes. Go to the keyframe assistant and apply easy ease, which will apply both on the layer, easy in and out. All right. So if we have one more keyframe before this will easily in and then easy out. Okay. Same thing is here. Okay. For example, if I have, let's create one more keyframe here in on 1 second exactly. All right. And this will be automatically easy in because we have already applied here. So now you see this one will easily out. Then here it will stop easy in. Then again ease out and again easy in. Let's see. Here is the position. Okay, and let me check this. Right click and easy as. Okay. See. Sometime it happens. So now you see here we have 3 keyframes. Here 2 keyframes. Here only the ease is applied. Here not, it's constant. And here we have it out and in. Okay. Now let me delete these layers. We have this one layer here. Delete this one. And select both and make linear. This is called linear. Okay. Now this is now a constant speed, right? Linear movement. Now when you check here in the graph editor, this is called the graph editor. Okay, and I select position. You see this, right? Here you can see X and Y both. This is the Y and this is the X. Okay, what I'll do is I will right click and separate the dimensions. So now you have X and Y both. This is the X and this is the Y. All right, constant because there is no animation to Y. Y is this direction. This is Y and this is X. We have movement in X here to here. So you can see the graph. This is a graph, right? From here we can activate it and let's fit to the view. Now when I go again here and let me remove this one. Let's select this position, make it linear. Okay, and let's go here and you see this. So you have straight line. What this shows that you have a linear movement. There is no change in the spacing, in the speed. Okay, so what you will do, you'll come here and let's make this, the shortcut for the easy is F9, right? So I'll select both and press F9. So now we have easy is applied. Now when you come here, you will see the difference in the curve. Okay, let's play and see. So the speed is slow here, then fast, and then slow. Okay, let me stop and let's see this. When I select this, I have this Bezier. If I drag this more here, you'll see the difference there. Here, check out. See this. All right. So likewise, this graph editor is so handy. I mean, it is always better to animate from graph editor. Okay, we will learn this in detail in the next lecture, which is completely dedicated to the graph editor. All right. So today I'm just showing you the introduction of the graph, that how we can use it and how it affects your object. Okay, so this is the last keyframe you can see here. I'm making it more slow and more slow here. See, but in the middle you can see we have too much spacing. When you play now, you will see it will start slowly, then fast, and then slow stop. Okay, and if I want to start so fast, what I have to do is drag this up. Okay, so now it will start fast and then slow here. Okay, little change here can make a big change in your animation. Let's play this. See, I want more faster. Then I will take this here like this. Okay, and here you can see this sweeper. Let's play and see. It's coming very fast and then slow. Same spacing, same time, 2 seconds, but you can see drastic change in your animation, right? With easy as, or you can say with graph editor. Okay, all right. And if you want to start slowly but move fast, it reach reaches fast, then you down this one. So now it will start slowly and then it will move so fast. All right. So this is how we can do some animations with our layer properties, and we can change them here in graph editor. Okay, let me show some other stuff like delete all the animations here first. Okay, let's see, I have this ball here. Okay, and I want to create a bounce here. How we can do this? So what I'll do is I want to animate now the y value. The y value is this one. Click on the y position. Let's move to 5 frames. And to move 5 frames, you can do is press shift and then page down. If you want to go frame by frame, page up, page down. Okay, so either you can press 5 times your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 page down key, or the shortcut to move fast is press shift and then press this page down. Right, so it will actually go to 10 frames ahead. Okay, so let's get to 10 frames ahead, no problem. And I will take this down. Yeah. Okay, likewise again I'll move 10 frames. I'll take this up. Okay, again I'll take 10 frames here, then I'll take it down. What I can do is, rather than animating this again and again, I'll copy this frame. This frame is coming down, right? So Control C and Control V. So when you press Control V, it will create keyframe at the same stage. I'll delete again and press again Control. Then I'll move again 10 frames. And let's take this here, little down. Okay, let's see where we are till now. Okay, and then again in the next 10 frame it will come down. So now on this stage, right, we are not going more further. Let's play this and see what happens. See, I just animated, but this is not like a real ball bounce effect. Okay, it's look like squares going down, then going up, then down with so many jokes here. So what we can do? If you select this and press F9, what happens? Let's just see. Right? So this will be more weird. See? Now here it is like a spring. Okay. Why? Because what easy ease is doing, when it is moving out, it is moving out with ease. Then in between it is fast. Then again moving towards the next keyframe with ease. Okay. So it is like this one. But what I want is when it is coming down, it should look like it's bouncing. It is actually bouncing on the floor, right? With third starting. Let's see how we can do this. So when you go to the graph editor, you can see the graph is like this, right? It's like a spring kind of effect, like smooth but not bouncy, right? How to make it bouncy? How to make that that effect of a bouncing? Now this is the point where it is coming to the floor. Okay, and this is the point when it is starting. So as I told you, this means it is moving slow, then fast, then slow again, then moving slow, then fast, then slow again, right? Then again slow, then fast, then again slow, right? What I'll do, I'll move it fast. Okay, here it will be slow, not a problem, but it should move from all the direction so fast. Okay, and this should not look like this. It should also look so, in rhythm. So here you can see we have a graph something like this. Okay, now let's play what happens. Something happened, but what happens is this is the reverse. It is actually bouncing on the top, right? And what we want to bounce this on the floor. So what we have to do is reverse it. So what I'll do, I'll make this here, and this is the actually point where it is bouncing. The second keyframe is this, right? So it will come here. Adjust everything like we did there, but we are just reversing. What I forgot is the second keyframe was actually coming here. That means this is the impact. All right, now let's do it properly. All right, it should be in a rhythm. Here it is fine, I think. Okay, let's play and see. Okay, so now it is better than before. It's still not that good, but yes, it's fine because now we have managed to create that impact. All right, so you can see this is coming slow, then fast, then bouncing again, then bouncing again, then here stop. It should not like this, but once we learn some principles, you will be able to create something good. Okay, this here I'm having a problem. Okay, like here you can also change everything. I can move up and down here. Let me undo. Okay, same, more up or more down, you can do it here. So I think I'll take a little down here, so it will be more curvy. Here also it's not good. Let's make it straight here. Yeah. All right, so now the flow is like in a rhythm, right? Going, then bouncing, the impact, again going up, impact, again going up, and then impact. But after this we have not animated, so it will stop at the end. So now when I play, yeah, a bit better than before. All right, so this is how you can animate the layers. Okay, and how you can use graph editor. So now your assignment is to create the ball bounce, but I want you to go a little further. What I want is to add more more, little more bouncy effect, a little more realism with rotation, scale, animate everything. Okay, I'll show you one thing. For example, I have this one here. Right, so you can just play. What I have done is nothing to make it really bouncy, and this thing I have added something, scale, rotation. Right, when you see the path here, this is the path. Right, okay, so let me show you how I did this type of animation here so that you can do your assignment. Let me create a new project. All right, I want a little small. Take this here. Okay, take it here. And I will animate the position. So I'll separate it first. I want animation in the Y. I'll click and I'll start adding keyframes. It will come to the floor. Then again it will go up. So I don't want to go more. Let's do like till here. Then we'll again come to the floor. So I'll copy this keyframe. Again I'll copy keyframe. Sorry. Here I will go up this much. Then the copy keyframe here. Right now I'm creating equal keyframe, equal distance, but the distance will decrease, okay, when you go ahead, because it's bouncing this much in this time, then it will bounce a little slower till here. Okay, so let me take this one here. Okay, and then one more up it. All right, so let me play and see what happening here. Okay, let me adjust the work area till here, so it will not play here. Okay, all right. Now you see here only when I'm playing. At the end, it is looking so weird. As I told you, the keyframe distance are equal I'm taking, but it is not like that. Okay, this will decrease after some time. So how we can do that? But before that, what I want is I want to adjust that graph editor. So I'll go here, select this one. Right now we have this animation. Okay, select all the keyframes here and press F9. So now we have the smoothness. So now when you play here, you'll see it is like a spring, but we want to create the impact. So this is the second keyframe, right? The impact one. So what we can do, let's start creating the impact here. First I'll create the impact. This is my choice, otherwise it's your habit how you do the animations. What I do is I create the impact first and then I will adjust the bouncing. Here we have, see here it's weird at the end. Okay, a little weird here. Bounce and coming here, yeah, because if I take this one here, take this one down, and one more keyframe I will add. Okay, So here also we can add keyframes. So like around here, 10 frame we have difference. Okay, and let's press Control C, Control V, so it will come here. I think I missed one keyframe at the end. That's why it was a weird effect. But this is not easy here, so press F9 here. Then I will adjust these things. All right, let's play and check what is happening on the scene. Yeah, awesome. The effect is good, but because of the timing at the end, it is looking a little weird. Okay, this, okay, but here again it is going so up. I will take this little here and this one little near. Okay, let's see. Better than before. At the end, I want a little faster here. What I can do is select all these and do this adjustment like this. You have this frame here where you can increase the time or decrease the time. Let's play. Okay, let's undo because there is jerk up in there. This also I want a little. This is better. Okay, what I'll do here now, I'll go on the first keyframe. Okay, select all the keyframes and take it here. Press shift and then take. Okay, it will come straight, so you will not move here. Now I'll create X keyframe. Okay, go to the AND keyframe here and then take this out. Okay, so now you have this motion path. So now when you play, you will have a kind of this bouncing ball. Right at the end, you see it is unnatural. The ball will not be. It's not a magnet, like you know what I mean. It's not. It will not stop like this. So for that, we need to use a bit of a rotation and everything. Okay, so here you add rotation with shift R. Okay, and before that I will like to animate scale also, right? Why scale, you will understand in some time. So when starting, when it comes to here, right, the shape of the scale will be different. Here I will add scale and rotation, come here, and I will off this link. If you don't off, this will scale gradually and I don't want this. Okay, what I want just in one direction, to give a stretch here, stretch and squash effect. I'll give a bit and then I'll take a little rotation because it's coming in this direction. Then when it touches the ground here, again this will be the same as before, 39. Okay, and the rotation will be now on this side. So if you see, you have this kind of animation here. And here also this rotation will be little like this. All right, here again, the scale before was 62. This time I will make 60. Okay. And the rotation here will be this side. That will come on the top like this. This will again 32, 39. Okay, so 37, 38 maybe. Then again here, I want this time 58 something or less. And this will be like this. Then on the impact, again, this will be 39. All right. Because if you have less or more, you don't forget that this should be on the floor. Huh? Otherwise, it will look like it's in the air. Again, here, I want this one like 53. Oops, I'm sorry. Okay, here. And this will be like this. Then here, the rotation will be little like this. And this will be again 39, 37 maybe because it's going on the top. And then here, I want this much because now the distance is too less. Like this. Go to the impact. I'll make it 39 again. Rotation. And then when it's going here, the rotation in this way a bit, a little more. I'm usually doing now to maintain the volume of the ball. Okay, this one straight a bit, and this is like this. Then it will go here on the impact 39. Before the impact, a bit scaling, not much. And the rotation like this. Okay, and here the rotation will be again straight. It's rotating. Here, little stretch because so down, so near the space is not so much. So rotate, and here I will to make this one 39, and I'll not stretch here, and here it will be 0 rotation. This will be same, and little here when it comes. Okay, let's play and see what happens. You can see that wobbling effect. All right. Okay, let's decrease a bit. Okay, let it decrease like this is here. As a scale, this is a scale. Okay, so here like it is 62, make it 60 maybe. Let's make it 55 or 53 is enough. Okay, here is coming 50. Oh, I am sorry, the whole thing was selected, so it changes everything. Undo. Yeah, come here, starting point. Okay, go to the scale, go to here and make it 53. This is okay. Here nothing, here 60. So 53, make it 50 here, or 52. Then again here nothing, 38, okay. Here make it 50 or 52, the same like that. Here okay, here make it now 50 or maybe less, 49. Here make it 38. Then here again 45 is okay enough. Okay, 45, here 40, 45, so 43 maybe. Right here, okay, no problem. It's looking nice. Here, make it 40. And then I think, yeah, here is a change. Here is a change. Here 38. This is already 39, so this will not be like this. So maybe 39 and 40, so 39. Okay, now let's play. Yeah, this is okay. Still, if you feel this is more here in this area, yeah, this one here, because bouncing, the feeling of bouncing is awesome. But here I want this one, more or less, maybe 45. This is okay. Here it is 45, the same thing. Okay, let's play and see. Okay. All right. You can see I'm just animating this layer property. Okay, nothing else. And then here at the end, we need a little more realism. What we can do here, just go to 2-3 frames here, like 1 2 3 4 5 frames. Just move this. Oops, sorry, not here, here, little like this, with a bit of a rotation here. So how it will feel like it is, stopping. Yeah, now it feels a little bit real. Okay, there are some principles I'm using. I don't want to use some technical terms here. In the lecture of principles, I'll show you that how we can use those principles, right? So how I used animation keys and graph editor that you saw in this lecture. This is enough for this lecture. In next lecture, we are continuing with the animation and with graph editor. We'll see more, we'll go in more deep things. Okay. So what I want is you, before I upload we live the next lecture, I want you all to practice this lecture, right? Because the animation, please take it so serious. Take it little serious, because it's not like just moving some keyframes, right? When you go ahead, you will feel that yes, it is a tedious or so meticulous work you have to do this to create good animations. It is time taking. You should have patience and just give time. Just have passion towards this work and just give time, at least 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever, apart from your work. I know that you guys, most of the guys are professionals doing their jobs, but take out time out of this for the coming 2 months. All right, the coming 2 months is like forget everything and just do After Effects. Okay, In this 2 months, you can change so many things in your life, right? So your assignment is creating ball bounce. The same ball bounce I want you to create. Okay, if you want to add something else, most welcome. Okay. So guys, see you in next lecture. Take care.